Hi, everybody. So today's Saturday. That means it's time for family movie night. And today we're continuing on my underrated Disney series. And we are talking about a DCOM. We're talking about Geek Charming. This came out in 2011. It stars Sarah Hyland. And this is based on a book. You know, I'm pretty hit and miss when it comes to coming of age and teenage melodrama. I'm a little bit hard to please, but I think this is not only a very good entry in that genre, but I think it's one of my top 5 favorite DCOMs. And I know there's some controversy about this movie because Sarah Hyland ended up putting out a restraining order against Matt Prokop, and he hasn't done anything in many years. And so it sounds like it was a really bad situation between the two of them, and that, he's a pretty bad guy. But here would be my argument about still watching this movie is, and I understand that some people can't separate the, art from the artist, and it's very situational. I get that. But I think it would be a real shame to miss out on Sarah Hyland's wonderful performance. And I would say that his character doesn't really grow or change. She's not very dynamic. So everything that's good about this movie is her, and the arc that she goes through in and how humbled and the how much she changes through the course of the story. And it's a really beautiful, I think, performance, and a very beautiful character piece, that you start out as this kind of light, fluffy person, but that's not really who she is. She's just putting on an act, a performance for the school. And so then when she's made the focus of this documentary, then all of a sudden she's kind of forced to be introspective and deal with her grief over her loss of her mom, her loneliness, her other problems. She's finally kind of has to face that. And I thought that was like really moving and very well done. And I guess a bunch of people like hate this movie. My friend Sarah Lambert over on her channel, she panned it. She didn't like it, which fair enough. Everybody has different opinions, but I think it's actually a really lovely performance, and a really lovely character piece about this teenager coming to understand herself, and what she wants, and how she wants to be treated, and how she wants to treat others. And I think that I really feel for her throughout, and it just feels very emotionally true to me, especially for something like this. And I just think it's really good. I think it's a very well written, very well acted movie, and whether it's a DCOM or not, I just think it's good. And I remember when we did our 2011 ranking, having this pretty high. Me and Stanford both liked it, and he doesn't like hardly any DCOMs. So it's on Disney Plus. If you haven't seen it and you're kind of worried about this baggage from personal life, I'd say give it a shot. I think it's a good movie, and that you'll be able to have lots of good conversations with your teen about it, and about what they want and how they treat people, and that we should allow people to evolve and grow. And yeah, maybe somebody wasn't nice at this moment, but maybe they're going to work on it, and maybe they're going to be better. And we should forgive, and we should allow people to change and evolve. I think that's a great message. And so yeah, and this is a DCOM with no real like music, so that's kind of nice, even though she has a great voice. Sarah Hyland, she's on Broadway right now. But it's kind of nice to get a break from that. But I don't know, I just think it's a really good character piece. I think that Sarah Hyland, if you were to ask her, I just imagine that she would say, please watch this movie. I worked really hard on it, and don't let the personal baggage get in the way. I think that's what she would say. And so that's how I feel about it. And I think it's one of the good ones, and one of the best DCOMs ever made, if you ask me. So let me know what you think of Geek Charming. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section or on Twitter. And you can find me, Rachel's Reviews, all over the place. And you can check out Hallmarkie's podcast. We've got lots of great content over there. Make sure you check out all of my Disney content here, Family Movie Night, every single Saturday. check out that playlist. We're getting closer to 400 family movie night reviews. So please take a look. Please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. I'd really, really appreciate that. We have our Patreon group. That's the biggest way you can support me. And I give some really good benefits. Like this month, we have upcoming week, we have Chrissy Miller from Up TV coming and she's going to talk to us about all that goes into networking decisions and making a Christmas slate. So that's going to be super cool. And any member of the Patreon can join in on that, on the Patreon events. So take a look. I would really appreciate it. And to have the merch tour, you can hashtag Animation Junkie shirts and much more. And thanks so much. And we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.